I think everyone who works in the kind of internet area is very good at thinking about the future and kind of trying to predict what will come out. And so when Extra was started up and everything, people said, well, in the future everyone will be connected to the internet and they'll be buying stuff off the internet, so you'll need e-commerce and you'll need shopping malls, you'll need content, and there's a kind of logical sequence of things everyone thought would have to be there. What people kind of got wrong was the timing of those events. It was probably a 20-year journey, not a 20-day journey. So the killer application was email, and pretty much still is for most people these days, because just getting email and the ability to, take it for granted now, but if you wanted to communicate with somebody in another city at that time, you could ring them, well that cost money and they had to be home, or you could write them a letter, well that took days, or you could send them a fax, but they might not have had a fax machine, and an email was just absolutely revolutionary. So that was the thing that was the application which drove adoption. We had lots of theories about all these other things. In fact, we had teams of people working e-commerce engines and portals and advertising sales and all these kind of businesses that would be ancillary, but we got the timing of those completely wrong generally, because we were way ahead of the market, but investing in all those areas, and but just years ahead. So we kind of simplified the business over time to as we learned that there wasn't pots of gold in e-commerce, if everyone was still emailing, and we had a very big website presence, with lots of people writing content, and there wasn't a lot of local content in New Zealand in those days, and we were trying to kind of put some of that right, not because we were a content company, but because we were an internet company, and we kind of believed in the internet. We believed that stuff needed to be there, so we ran that business at kind of a fairly unprofitable content side for a long time, because we thought it was part of the offering. And initially it was actually a really good thing for people first getting online. To a lot of people, they said they knew where they were on the internet when they saw the Extra homepage come up,